loves, it's Sam. So I have a kind of different video for you guys today, and I don't think I've ever done it before on this channel. I've done it on my blog before, but I haven't done it on as a video, so I figured it'd be something fun to do. So it's basically just, what is this piece of hair doing, random little friend? Get over there, you silly little thing. It's basically just products that I've used up. So I know that like some people call it product empties. I've called it mission completion on my blog, but it's basically just products that I've used up to like the very last drop. The first thing is these lovely little body washes, and I got these from Outlook. They were on sale, I don't even know how long ago, like maybe over a month ago or so. I got the Pacifica Tuscan Blood Orange body wash. I also got the Tahitian Gardenia and the Ruby Guava, Hawaiian Ruby Guava. And these, it's by Pacifica. You can get these at Sephora, I believe. Or I'm sure you could just type in Pacifica on Google and it would come up. These smell amazing. They lather really nicely. They make you smell super good. They don't dry you out. The guava is, I don't know if I'm even going to smell them anymore because it's all gone. Oh, I can still smell it. It just smells really, really fruity, like a smoothie. The Tahitian Gardenia smells exactly like Michael Kors perfume. Yeah, it's like really gardenia, just like Michael Kors, very kind of florally and fresh. And then the Blood Orange smells just like orange. These are so yummy. They're very expensive, so if you do catch them on Outlook, definitely pick them up because I think I got these for like, I don't know, they were really cheap. I can't remember how cheap they were, but they were cheap. And they're just really, they're either like a really nice gift or just if you just want to pamper yourself a little bit, they're really yummy. The next thing that I've finished up is the When by Chaz Dean Pomegranate Remoist Intensive Hair Treatment. And this is basically just a hair treatment. It's completely empty, I've used it all up. But you use it, it's supposed to sit in your hair for 30 minutes or you can sleep with it overnight. And it's just like a really intense kind of like mask. So you wash your hair and then you put it on your hair like, you know, real evenly and then just leave it on. So I've actually slept with it on my hair and I've also just left it in for, I don't know, like 5 or 10 minutes. So it's kind of like, I felt like no matter what, it really just made your hair feel really shiny or look really shiny and feel really silky, and it gets the tangles out really well. The smell of it was a bit like, I was expecting it to be fruitier and it was more minty, but it was really nice. Okay, the next thing I finally used up, I've had this forever, and it's the Korres Face Primer, Vitamin E Face Primer. I got this from Sephora. It's basically just a face primer. It's very moisturizing. I wouldn't recommend it for oily skin, but it is good for like dry skin. It just kind of feels like you're adding a little bit of like oomph to your face before you put your foundation on. And I believe it has a nice smell. Let's have a sniffy. Whoa, whoa, there's a little tiny little bit in there. Well, that's nice. I'll put that on my hands. Oh yeah, it does. It has a smell of like, kind of smells like oranges actually. So it's nice. And it never broke me out or anything, so that was nice. But it has just like a really nice texture. It feels really, really good on the skin. And Korres is like a nice kind of natural brand, so I like it. Okay, you know what it smells like? It smells like chocolate orange. It smells really good. I've used up my When by Chaz Dean Spring Gardenia Green Tea Cleansing Conditioner. Now if you've never used When, it's kind of an odd little thing because it's just one product. You don't use a shampoo and a conditioner. It's your cleanser and your conditioner all in one. So what you do is you put some in your hair, like 10 pumps, and you put it in your like scalp and you kind of massage it. And then you get it a tiny little bit wet, massage it for another minute, and it kind of like not foams up but feels a little bit like foamier, and then you put it through your ends and just leave it for like a few minutes. So I do it at the very beginning of the shower. It gets your tangles out really well. It washes your hair nicely and it conditions it nicely. However, if you have really oily hair or like natural hair, you have virgin hair, you haven't colored it or anything, you will find that your hair will get greasy really, really quickly. Because before I colored my hair, I was using this when I had like massive roots from being pregnant. My hair was so greasy, like every day. It would be okay until like the afternoon and it would look really dirty. And part of that is just my natural color because it's kind of like an ashy, mousy, greasy looking color anyway. but I wouldn't recommend it for people who have naturally that color hair, because it does tend to look greasy. But I've been using it, I just finished it up, and I've been using it on my hair, and as you can see, my hair looks pretty shiny. It really works well for colored hair. I just think if you have virgin hair, you might not want to go with it, because it doesn't get it like that really squeaky clean. It's more like for people with colored or maybe drier hair. So, but I really love that. And this one smells like, it smells very herbal, like mint. Oh, well, it's green. Oh, it's green tea, gardenia green tea. Yeah, it smells like a tea, green tea kind of thing. I've got so many shampoos and conditioners. These don't last very long, by the way. I use a lot of this stuff. So this you would think would last for a very long time. It doesn't. So that's the only downside to these, is that I go through it quite quickly, but I use a lot. I'm kind of like a product slut or something. I use a lot of it. Okay, next was my Bain de Terre Coconut Papaya Ultra Hydrating Shampoo and Ultra Hydrating Conditioner. Now I've used the other one, which is the, what is it called? Passion Flower, I believe. And I tried another one and I did not like this kind. This is the Coconut Papaya and it's the hydrating. Normally I get the one for color. I felt like this conditioner did not get tangles out at all. My hair felt really dry. It didn't look very shiny at all. I just really wasn't impressed with this one. It does smell good. It smells like coconuts, but the other one is way better. So I don't know. Ultra hydrating, I just feel like it did not hydrate my hair at all. The next thing that we finished was the Amir Argan Oil Moisturizing Conditioner. Now this, I didn't like this either. It did not take the tangles out of my hair. I got this from Haute Look. As you can see, I go through a lot of hair stuff. Maybe this wasn't in 1 month. I think this was over like the last 2 months. Yeah, because that's a lot to go through in 1 month. I've just been kind of throwing them in a basket whenever I finish products. I wouldn't recommend this. If you have really dry hair or colored hair, it just didn't get the tangles out for me. And I felt like it didn't make my hair look really shiny or anything. So I really wasn't impressed with that one. But I just finished it up anyway because I didn't want to be a waster, you know? I also finished up the Softsoap Body Butter Strawberry Smoother Body Smoothing Wash, which was delightful. Smells so good. I love this stuff. It really makes your skin feel nice. It doesn't dry it out at all. It feels nice and moisturized. It smells like a strawberry smoothie or a strawberry milkshake, and it lathers really, really well. Plus, it's super cheap, so you can get it at Walmart or Target or whatever. I finished 2 thingies of the Downy Unstoppable In-Wash Scent Boosters. The kind that I get is Shimmer, and these are seriously like the most favorite thing of life. They smell so good. They have like a sweet kind of, I don't know if I can smell it anymore because they're all gone, but I'm sure it's still lingering in the thingy. Oh, I'm nervous. I don't know what the smell is. It's very sweet and delightful, but these are amazing. You just put them in your washing machine. It makes your laundry smell so good. And we are totally sniff weirdos in our house, so I love our clothes to smell like really, really nice. And literally your clothes will smell amazing. It is, you just want to sniff yourself all day. Okay, and then last but not least, I haven't used any makeup up. Well, that's impressive. We've used up our favorite body wash. It's the Johnson Honey Apple Baby Wash. I've used Burt's Bees, I've used Aveeno, I've used tons of different ones for the babies, and this is my favorite one. It makes their skin feel super good. There's no sensitivities whatsoever. It just smells amazing, like apples. It's delicious. It doesn't burn their eyes. It's our favorite. So, and it's like $3 or something for this big huge thing, whereas like the Burt's Bees one is like $10. So, and the Burt's Bees one, Phoenix ended up getting a rash when we used it. It really dried his skin out, which is weird because you'd think that was like better than this, but this was actually easier for his skin. So, or easier, not easier, softer, whatever. Anyway, so those are all of the products that I've used up over the last, I'm gonna say 2 months. I don't exactly remember, but I'm pretty sure it was like over the last 2 months that I've used all that stuff up. So I hope you liked my video. I hope it's helped if you were thinking about any of these products. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!